Welcome back to Tea Drinkers FC, and today we're going to start by looking at the table again. Currently sitting second, only 2 points off top, but we have those 3 games in hand, which is huge. But I've seen we've only got 11 games left, so we need to start winning, because if we just keep drawing, there's a chance we don't actually keep these top 3 positions. As you can see, it's very close, like even down to 8th, 58. They're only 5 points off of us. If we draw like 3 more games and they win all the games compared, we're going to be in hot water. And obviously, we want to win the league, but if we don't, we at least want that automatic promotion. We don't want to play in no playoffs because we know if we have one bad game, that could be it for us. I don't want to have another season in League Two. No chance. You got big Perisic. But before we jump into this first game against Bromley, we're going to have a look at the kind of stats, the player stats for the season. We're looking at Big Boy Jackson sitting at the top with 24 goals, 34 appearances. I mean, you could say he's played a lot, but the closest is a boy from Newport, Big Baker Richardson, who only has 18 goals in 36 games, which is 2 more than our boy Jackson. The nearest for ourselves, I believe, is Big Aladdin, who's kind of sitting quite far down, Big 10th. Just shows you that Jackson has been that threat that we realistically need, so we love that. And then Big Aladdin sitting there with the most assists, so we respect that. So he's everywhere on the pitch. And Big Brown, he's doing a job as well. It's crazy how little assist teams get, but I suppose Big Jackson pops up again. His goal contributions are a bit rich. Clean sheets, Fofana's taking it clean. To be fair, not clean that clean though. I just realised 2 in it. He's gonna have to get a few more just to keep away from Big Bradford City, who I've not seen that high up. So their goalie's doing well, but they must not be scoring goals. But yeah, let's just jump into this first game against Bromley. A must win. They're sitting 23rd. We've got a good team. We've got big big kind of Brown fully fit again. Kind of bringing big Cortazu, whatever his name is, Morgan back in. Giles is looking a bit tired, but I checked his stats. He is the leader of men. Love that. So he's just gonna have to stay there. And then Big Jackson's looking a bit gassed, so he'll probably have to get subbed off at some point. But we need him on to maybe just get a goal in the early part of the game. But yeah, let's just jump into this game and get 3 points under our belt. Come on. We joined the action in the first couple of minutes with Big Perisic making a run in behind the 2 centre mids. A nice wee chip. Not the best, but it lands to Jackson, who's able to get a shot off. And what a start that would have been. We're now kind of on the attack again. A lovely wee pass from Quinson, I think that was his name. And then Jackson gets a lovely goal from it. A good bit of pass and play between the 3 of them. It's just what we need. We need that spark back. And if we can continue to play like that, it'll be unreal. We join Big Bromley on the attack. A nice bit of turn and play from their lad there. And again, you can see we both kind of have a gap. Like ours is the centre backs, a lucky shot that luckily didn't go in for us. Fofana's trying to keep that clean sheet. But behind their 2 centre mids, there's so much space, as you can see here. And then between our centre backs, there seems to be so much room. But anyway, Big Quinson gets round the defender. Oh, so unlucky for the boy. It's just like maybe I'll put that near post. I have to take the blame, to be honest. I think every shot I've had with him, I just don't put it in the right position, and it ends up going wide, which is unfortunate. We have Big Jackson on the ball, and he decides to smack it. And Jackson with a green timed banger. I've been trying to do them more, and long shots definitely need to be hit more for me. I don't know why I don't do it, but that there is a sign. We tired legs Jackson just goes, you know what, time to smack it in. Top left. You couldn't get more top left if you tried a wee GoPro. Just a wee look at the subs. We've got on Big Butcher, Gashy's on, Johnson's on as well. We've put Nagy as our right striker just because he's the only other person that can play that position. And yeah, let's go. Big Nagy has a shot while playing that position, but unfortunately hits the post. Now we join Big Bromley on the attack in the 89th minute, looking to maybe get a consolation goal for themselves. Unfortunately not. Fofana gets it and he's able to clear, giving us the 2-0 victory and the clean sheet for Fofana. That huge result has put us, if you can read there, first in the table. Huge. It looks like Port Vale have also gone up a position as well. If we go to the office, we can have a wee look. Where are we at? Where are we at? Bang. Yeah, we've jumped. Knott's got a win as well. Okay, so they're not there. Looks like Colchester have fumbled a little bit, or I don't even think they had a game to play, to be honest, based on that. Port Vale have jumped up to 4th. And they're pretty close behind Big Colchester. I'd be shaking. My legs would be a bit weary if I was them. But that's huge for us because now we're like the first horse in the race. We're pulling away. This is a huge game against Big Port Vale. We'll see what Big Davis is saying. I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I hope that means I just won't be on the bench. Unfortunately, you will be, mate. Unfortunately, you will be. I'll think about it though, but you will be on the bench. Sad times. But for the opponents, let's have a wee look and see what they're rocking. They're rocking a five back, absolutely disgusting. Their striker looks absolutely gassed. I don't know why they would start him. But it looks like the three players to watch for are their two centre backs and their centre mids. Which, to be fair, if you're playing that formation, you need your centre mid to be class. They just won their last game as well, which is huge for them. I'm quite confident. We'll do the press conference and then we can get into the game. Look how nice my boy's looking. I don't know what that is on his sleeve though. Hit me with a question, lads. Last match, Morgan completed 0 passes. Do you feel Morgan can improve on this? Yeah, I didn't know even. Yeah, Morgan, if he completes 1 pass, he's done better. So we just got to keep motivated on that fact. That's from Raj. Reports just proves we're playing left winger position. Are you confident? Well, I mean, we play left mid, I think. So he can play whatever position he wants because he's the GOAT. He is the man carrying us apart from Jackson, and Brown's doing good as well. According to rumours, Brown seems to start despite Gale performing well in training. Nah, like, celebrate Brown. Brown's in great form. He just came back from injury. Gale's good, but he's not the same level as our boy Brown, you know? Brown's been there from the start as well. I know Gale has, but... Thank you, lads. Thank you. Right. Let's get straight into this game. One thing we'll check before we jump into the team sheet, actually, is if our boy Big Aladdin is back from injury. He is. Who's gonna drop to the bench? I think it's we'll do Butcher and then we will swap. To be honest, I'm just gonna do this and we'll bring him on for Jackson at near the end of the game because honestly that two strike force is incredible at the moment. So we just got to hold on to the strike force that's in form. Let's just be honest. But yeah, I'll change the kits and then we can jump into this game. Come on, the tea drinkers. The game starts off with a first chance for Big Port Vale, who, what a volley by the way, and Fofana almost spills it, but luckily for us, he gathers it and he's able to get rid. We go join Port Vale again, get a bit of room in the midfield, we give them a bit too much space, and a good shot, to be honest, so unlucky for them that didn't go top bins, but Fofana, we know he would have had that covered anyway. He's our boy. We join Port Vale on the attack again. They seem to be doing quite a lot against us in this first kind of half, and what a shot and what a goal from them. Just a good bit of link-up play, to be honest, and we just struggle to get anywhere near them. Now we have a chance to attack Perisic on the ball. He finds our main man Aladdin back from international duty. Good pass back to Perisic. Perisic gets around the player and almost able to kind of find that across goal shot, but it just ended up being in the middle of the goalie, which is frustrating. Big Jackson on the ball. He finds our boy Brown out wide. Bit of room. I didn't know what to do here, so I just like, green time smash it across goal. A good block and a good save in the end. We have a chance to whip the ball in for once, which is nice. And Big Aladdin in the box. Oh, he almost comes back with a bang there. Good save, to be honest, right down. We join us in the second half where we had a good chance on a counter attack. Kind of Perisic just controlling the midfield, just looking for someone to bite. Luckily, there, I think the centre back went for the tackle and Aladdin got the ball and scored a beautiful goal. Again, it's nice to have him back because that boy can perform. We now join Big Port Vale on the attack in kind of the 69th minute. He got round me very well. We got lucky and he hit it across the bar. They were on us this entire game. We join in the 89th minute, Port Vale on the attack again, hopefully to try to snatch a winner for themselves, but Big Fofana gets in the way. We'll take a draw against these boys. It was a hard game, but we know that as long as we can maybe keep getting points, we'll still stick near that top position, so that's the main goal anyway. Unfortunately for us, that point was not enough. It looks like Big Colchester and Notts have won their most recent game, taking them top of the league. Again, we do have, it looks like 3 games in hand, but if we were to only maybe draw those 3 games, that would only put us above them by 1 point, and it just means if we were to continue to draw and they were to get wins, we are in trouble. As you can see, we've all got 19 wins. We've only just drawn less, if that makes sense. So if we were to just continue to draw, we'd be the same as Colchester and Notts as well. So we've got a lot of pressure on our backs for these next games. We'll be playing Cheltenham, who are currently sitting 9th, and again they're pretty close. Like, it's a close-knit group, this top 10. We're gonna have to do a lot of fighting to kind of keep ourselves in this race. The only issue for us as well is that these games are very compact. Like, we'll have maybe 2 days off, then 3 days off. We only get the rare 6 days, but because it's coming to the end of the season, it just seems to be all these games at once because we did the FA Cup. We're getting all these games chucked at once, which is a nightmare for us. But We've just got to roll with that, roll with the punches, just keep on trying to perform and get goals, get wins. We'll view them just before this game. Again, it's a 5-back. It's just what we seem to expect. Looks like the space could be down the wings, which is nice. Their form isn't great as well. They must have had a good start to the season and just dropped in form. But yeah, we're just going to have to maybe take advantage of that poor form because we're on it. The squad we will be rocking for this game. Oh, wrong button. Will probably be that squad you've seen right there. Actually, make sure if everyone feeling fit. Morgan's needs to come off. Thing is, it's like Perisic is sitting on low health or low stamina, but there's not much we can do because he's such a hard position to fill that we can put Nagy there. And we might do that and have him come on later, and we could put Johnson on as left back. But I think we have to keep the front two the same. Big Brown as well. We need that touch of class, even though he has 50 and 43. This right hand side's struggling, but we're just gonna have to rock it because they are two class players. And yeah, we're just gonna have to jump into this game against Cheltenham and play our hearts out. We are now playing for the badge, nothing else. I mean, we're playing for the league, but we're playing for the badge. Everyone's playing for the badge. Come on, boys. We need this game to be a win. It needs to be a win. This game marks a big occasion for the man in the suit. We are 50 games deep into this career mode and I've enjoyed every second of it. So let's make sure this one's a win for the boys. Big Jackson picks up the ball. We are pushing the pressure on Big Cheltenham. Brown gets the ball, looks to shoot, but does a fake wee pass back heel. Jackson has a chance. Green timed it, but unfortunately nothing comes of it here. Big Cheltenham on the attack. I'm loving the turquoise kit. Good ball inside. What a shot, by the way. If that had gone in, there is nothing you can complain about because that was beautiful. We join Big Jackson helping the attack. Big Haworth doing a good job as well. Slips it to Brown. Brown, oh, he just gets tackled, but the defender has a mare. And we just square it across goal. You could say it's disgusting, but we have to take these opportunities with the the fight so tight at the top of the table. And of course, Aladdin, the past few episodes, this boy has been flying with goals, and he gets another one here. We just love to see it. We're back on the attack with our boy Jackson, who does a lovely return and pass to Brown. Brown does a nice cut back to Aladdin, and in the form that he's in, we expect him to score them. No chance would he ever miss that. It is beautiful to see, and the boys are celebrating around him, and rightfully so. Even without Perisic in the team, we're still able to create good chances. Brown showing why we needed him back from injury. Beautiful. We join Big Cheltenham on the attack though. Trying to create a few chances. An interesting ball back. Could have just played it all on the ground, but hey, we respect it. Nice we pass inside. A lot of room. Fofana saves us again. That man can do no wrong. Honestly, love him so much. Again, just a bad tackle from me led to Cheltenham having another opportunity, and fair enough, to be honest. We can't expect him to save everything, and that was a lovely shot in the bottom right-hand corner. We join Cheltenham on the attack again. Good wee ball outside. It just shows that the AI do have something special. Headed it straight away as well. Kind of mugged me off. Bad tackle from me. And they've just opened so much space. A lovely ball in, and you'd expect him to score. And Fofana, don't get me wrong, it was right at him, but that save is exceptional. We have to respect that that boy puts in work for us. Giles has a chance, so plays it down to Brown. Brown's has got no stamina left, but he still doesn't care. He fights. Jackson picks up the ball. We find Nagy, who puts in a lovely tackle, which lands beautiful back to Jackson, and he's going to put it away as well. Him and Aladdin, they score for fun, these two boys, and that's why Jackson's sitting at the top of the score table. It's just beautiful to see the boys celebrating with each other as well. We join Cheltenham in the last few minutes as they look to get another goal, just to kind of have a consolation. Try to whip it in, but Big Smith is there to just get rid, and that just means we're able to seal this 3-1 victory, which is huge, absolutely huge for us. And fingers crossed that puts us good in the league. We have now looked to the table to see where we are sitting, and for the God's grace, we are sitting first. That was a good result because we needed to get this position. We needed to cement it to just ensure that these last two games we have in hand, if we were to lose them or draw them, they don't go to waste. Don't get me wrong, there's still only 1 point in this, but it is huge to be the first team hit 70 points, hit 20 wins as well. And I think we've got a few easy games coming up. We'll play one more game today, and it'll be against Big Accrington Stanley, who are currently sitting bottom. So fingers crossed they do not turn on their form and decide to put on a performance against us. But that is great to see. I think without further ado, we just jump into this last game, get ourselves on a roll, hopefully pick up another 3 points, and just extend that beautiful gap that we need. We will start off by saying for this game we've had to swap out a few players because of stamina and all that. So we've got a unique team playing right now, and it is shown by a wee bit of a mistake here, but Fofana again saves the day. That boy is consistent. We pick up the ball, Aladdin in the midfield. A good wee pass to Quinson, who kind of fumbles around, but he's got so much pace to get around, and he actually finally gets his goal. He shows that he is a good striker, and he just has that bit of panache. I know it's against Big Accrington Stanley sitting 24th, but it's always good to see a player start to realise their potential, even though it is FIFA or EAFC. But it's a good shot across goal, and it bottom left. We love to see it. We're on the attack again. Big Gale, who became an outstanding player this game, honestly, made me rethink maybe I should be playing him more as he gets a chance here and just bangs it top left. What a finish. This boy, for being a 50 overall, is something special. That's all I can say. I just wish we could maybe upgrade him more, but unfortunately I think he's hit his cap, which it is what it is, but maybe we just got to live with that. You've got to cap some players or they'd be winning the Ballon d'Or. Big chance for Accrington here. What a save by Fofana, by the way. I don't think it's really noticed, but he just taps it wide with his fingers. It's crazy. Big Accrington had a corner. We've got away with it though. We counter-attack opportunity. Gale with so much pace gets away from the two centre backs, the players sitting back, and then just able to smash it into the left hand side of the net, and that is 2 for the big man, making it 3-0 for ourselves. It's not something we see normally as well, so we love for people to get an opportunity. Again, it's against 24th in the league, but it does not matter if you're able to put it away like that. We joined Big Accrington Stanley kind of passing the ball about, in the midfield, trying to get a goal back again, maybe just a wee consolation one for themselves. A nice bit of play, to be honest. Like, they're putting pressure on us, and they love their wee switches as well. Stinker of a shot means Fofana can grab it, and we kind of just come to the final whistle with a good result for the boys. We love to see it. What a massive result for the boys. We can also just see here that we do have our next game for next time, and it is going to be an easy one as well against Crewe Alexandria, 19th in the league, making it not easy. Obviously, we know they'll probably put pressure on us, but we know that we've got a team that are able to put work. As you can see, the goals popping up to the right are crazy. But yeah, what a game from Big Gale. Let's just commend that boy for putting in an absolute shift. Now, we'll have a look at the table before we finish off today, but we have got ourselves 3 points ahead, which is huge. Looks like Notts only drew and Colchester drew as well, which is even better for us. And if we're only going to be playing the easier teams, let's see if they've got any tricky ones coming up. Newport not too bad. Swindon again, they're not high rated teams though. That's the thing. Barrow, like, we've got this. I think we've got this in the bag. We just need to stay consistent and not slip up. But what a result from the boys. It has been an absolute pleasure for this episode, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.